Have you ever wondered what it's like to make $10,000 in crypto? Well, I was fortunate enough to have made this objective a reality for myself multiple times and the clients that I manage yearly. When I started this journey, I made loads of mistakes that I would have completely avoided if I simply had the right information in just one video. I'm currently 28 years old as I'm making this video, and if I could go back to my younger 20-year-old self and give him some advice about investing in crypto, here are the 5 essential things that I would say to him. Okay, so let's start with the first advice. So many people think that the crypto market is very unpredictable. And I would say that this is not entirely true, especially if you understand the very simple basics. The blockchain technology is just a decentralized and secure digital ledger that records transactions across a network of computers. The people who are recording these transactions are called miners or validators, and they use sophisticated computers to validate these transactions. And when a transaction gets confirmed, they get rewarded in crypto. Simple. And this system was invented so that we don't need to trust big corporations with our operations, and everything can be done by the people for the people. Market trends are part of the basics. In 2021, the trend was the metaverse because Facebook, which is now Meta, fueled that trend, causing all cryptocurrency in the gaming and metaverse category to explode in value. In 2022, OpenAI released the best piece of software of the last decade, ChatGPT, and it has been evolving at a rapid rate ever since. And we are currently seeing a strong increase in the value of cryptocurrency related to the AI category. Understanding trends would allow you to grow your crypto portfolio faster. But what's even more important is understanding if the trend has long-lasting fundamentals or value in the future. A quick example could be the AI trend. We know that the innovation in the space could make us more productive, more creative, more effective, and reduce overall cost. But on the other hand, meme coins are just a flashy distraction, offering hype without real value, and they are often driven by speculation rather than real utility or innovation. So the number one advice would be to invest in your knowledge because it will help you immensely. The second thing that I will basically tell my younger self is that many people think that their assets is the most valuable thing that they have, but it is not. Time is the most powerful tool when it comes to building wealth thanks to the power or the magic of compounding growth. The earlier you start, the more time your investment have to grow and multiply. Even small but consistent effort can yield massive returns if you are thinking in the long term. For example, investing just €1,000 today in the stock market and allowing it to grow at an average annual return of 8% could turn into over $10,000 in just 30 years. That's the power of compounding, where your returns generate more returns, snowballing into a significant amount over time. In crypto, it takes significantly less than 30 years because we have been presented with the opportunity to invest in early startups that are going to change the way we manage finance, supply chain, healthcare in different countries around the world. Starting small shouldn't be a limitation. It should be an opportunity. So whether you are putting aside $50 a month or you are willing to put aside $5,000 a year, what matters is consistency. So make sure to consistently put money aside to take advantage of opportunities that will be presented to you time and time again. So the second advice is time. Time is limited, but is your biggest asset, so use it wisely. So early in my crypto investing journey, I made a mistake that taught me an invaluable lesson. There was a time where gaming tokens were a hot trend, and everything in that space or in that niche were just exploding in value. I jumped in confident that I was riding the wave of the next big thing. But it kind of bit me in the ass because I didn't take the time to grasp the risk of each individual project. So I held on to a couple of high-risk gaming projects thinking that they were going to perform well. Instead, I watched the value of my portfolio plummeting and I lost a lot of money. That loss of money really forced me to take a step back and really analyze the gaming niche. And I realized that the gaming category was divided into 3 layers, each with its own risk level. First, you have the infrastructure projects like platforms where games are built. These are generally less risky since they are foundational. Then there are the games studios, which are still risky but more stable because they develop multiple games, so spreading the risk. And finally, there are the individual games, which are like rolling dice, so it's either you succeed or you just don't. This experience taught me an invaluable lesson, which is to look beyond the hype and evaluate the risk of every single investment carefully. So the third advice is losses are not failures, they are lessons, and they are lessons that help you refine your strategy and teach you about risk management. And most importantly, they remind you to approach investing with patience and logic, not emotions. Jumping into the next advice, I recall that in the first years of investing in crypto, I found myself constantly comparing my progress to others. And I would see people posting about massive gains, doubling, tripling their portfolio in weeks. And that made me feel like I was falling behind basically. That comparison pushed me into risky investments, trying to match their success instead of focusing on my own strategy. Spoiler alert, it didn't end up well. What I learned since then is that everyone is on a different journey, and comparison is the fastest way to put your mindset in an unhealthy environment. You need to understand that some people have higher salaries or more disposable income, or they have just been in the market for longer than you. Some other people might take risks that you are not even comfortable with. None of the stuff should matter to you. Your path is yours and yours alone, and is shaped by your circumstances, your goals, and the steps that you are able to take today. So pace yourself. Start with what you can afford, even if it feels small. Investing in crypto is not a race. It's about building a sustainable strategy that is going to work for your own life. So the fourth advice would be, don't compare yourself to others. Just focus on your own path. This advice that I'm about to give you is particularly important because you need to understand that reinvesting your profits in crypto is crucial. The crypto market typically follows a 4-year cycles, largely influenced by Bitcoin halving events and other market dynamics. These cycles can be broken down into 4 key phases. The accumulation phase that lasts between 6 to 12 months, a period of low prices and consolidation. The bull market phase, prices begin to rise as optimism returns. The blow-off top phase, where euphoria sets in and prices peak dramatically. And the bear market phase, the market corrects and the prices decline as fear and uncertainty dominate. These phases are driven by human behavior. Traders and investors react on events such as like the halving of Bitcoin or fear of missing out, or other macroeconomic trends or events such as quantitative tightening and quantitative easing. As crypto adoption grows, these cycles will become less predictable and less volatile, but they will still present opportunities. The key is to understand where you are in the cycle and to act strategically. Take profits during the peaks or go in towards the peaks and reinvest your money or your capital when the market is low, when people have lost confidence in crypto. This approach will allow you to maximize your gains while minimizing risk. So the fifth advice would be, let your earnings grow over time. Be patient and leverage the power of compounding. If you enjoyed this video and you thought that this video was useful, I think you also might want to know what are the best projects in crypto for the upcoming bull market. So click on this video to learn more about those projects, and you might find something to add to your portfolio. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if this video was helpful.